You want to take one of the nets down? Oh my God. You want to take this one or that one's going to be a pain? Put it in the hole. Teamwork makes the dream work. Anna, it's time.
What?
What's your joke of the day?
Oh, today?
Yeah. Your all-time favorite joke of the day.
Oh, man.
Make it a good one.
Why did the skeleton cross the road?
Cross the road?
Yeah.
What? I don't know.
Because you didn't have the guts to. Well, what's your joke of the day?
Why did the cookie go to the doctor?
Because it crumbled.
Because he was feeling a little crummy.
Oh! Woo! That was a good one.
You do them for Trey every period, come on.
Okay, I don't know if you guys have heard this one. Why can't you hear pterodactyl going to the bathroom?
Because the P is silent.
Yeah.
I expect an Excel document with all of your jokes printed.
Yeah, I'll give you one every day.
Good.
Not every day. When you come to the bench, I'll give you one.
Every time I come to the bench.
I'm working on it. Playing the puck.
Stopping shots.
Have a good day today, Lauren.
I'll try my best. What did you say to me?
They should put the microphone on the road. I wish you did that.
I would love to do that. Are they doing that?
Sorry, I'm not good enough.
Who has the mic?
Me.
What?
Joke of the day, kid. Let's go.
What happened to the pipe hit?
That's a good question. It's right in my neck.
Energy!
Ooh. Morgan!
That was so bad.
What was that? How'd that one feel, Sadler? Right in the noggin. Oh. Not today. Okay, I'll do 2 more and then switch. Okay. Right in the throat. Woo! Let's go, Johnny, let's go! Players. Can't live with them. Haha. Ooh. Up, up. One. Go, go. One. No. That doesn't make me look bad out here. Trey's putting all these pucks in the net, trying to make me look bad. I think that's my 4th headshot of the practice. Realistic game-like situation. Thanks, baby. Yeah, that's not allowed. Be nice.
So you want to take my stick? Check how bad it is.
You think I'm taping your stick? If you pay me $5, I'll tape your stick.
Really?
Yeah, it'll be pristine. Yeah, best tape job you've ever had.
Are you going to tape it up to here?
No. You see how good this is? It's beautiful. This is my practice stick. I never retape it. Go look at my game stick. I can't breathe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the mask. Gotta do what you gotta do. In Corona times. Allie, I expect the best dump-in you've ever made right now. Best dump-in ever. Let's go. Maybe next time. If we aren't fully back, I put it behind the net because then if the other team beats us to it, then it takes more time. Okay. Yeah. Let's go, Celine. They're tough. When they bounce up on you. Johnny, I want to see the best forecheck you've ever done.
On you.
What?
You've been smiling all practice just because the camera's on. No. I'm gonna have mashed potatoes for dinner tonight.
Yeah, mashed potatoes. Mashed taters.
Potatoes and gravy. Taters.
Nothing else.
Gravy boat.
Just mashed potatoes.
Gravy train. You gotta get the carbs in, you know?
Oh yeah. No vegetables or anything though. Or protein. Just carbs. What you having for dinner?
Taters.
Taters?
Taters.
Taters.
I'm not a hater.
No.
You're a hater?
Johnny's having mashed potatoes for dinner.
Oh, so good. Yeah.
That's it though. Just mashed potatoes though. No gravy.
Obviously, I'll scoop my protein powder in my.
Oh, chocolate protein powder. Johnny, get ready.
Oh no!
Get up! Who's in net? You go.
All across New England, business owners are finding new ways to succeed. Families are working hard to provide for their loved ones and their future. It's the spirit of New Englanders that inspires all of us to do more. It's in our employees, our customers, and our communities. Every day we do more. Because at Bangor Savings Bank, we truly believe you matter more.
Introducing new Extra Charge coffee at Dunkin', because it's time for a little extra this year. Extra boost, extra kick, so we can get it extra done. Get a medium hot or iced Extra Charge coffee for $2 with 20% more caffeine. Order ahead plus earn rewards. America runs on Dunkin'.
Out here, if you have the will, you can lead the way with the all-new Fisher Easy V V-Plow. Purpose-built to provide industry-leading features, performance, and efficiency, just like the other V-Plows in our lineup, but in a lightweight design that's ideal for businesses and homeowners using half-ton trucks. A strong yet versatile plow that handles the work and won't back down. The all-new Fisher Easy V V-Plow, built for Fisher Nation. For more information, visit fisherplows.com.
Introducing new Extra Charge coffee at Dunkin', because it's time for a little extra this year. Extra boost, extra kick, so we can get it extra done. Get a medium hot or iced Extra Charge coffee for $2 with 20% more caffeine. Order ahead plus earn rewards. America runs on Dunkin'.
I feel like those coaches who have it right here, their phone. Bob Dix. Does this look casual? Put it in the back. Bears. Woo! One, two, three. One. Work on my what?
Close out.
Oh yeah, those are really bad this weekend.
If you're in the gap, close out to an angle so they're not coming right to you. Right?
Okay. Talking about 32.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little different, like when you go against Vermont. See it. Work, buddy, work. Stay down.
Shot!
Buddy.
Nice shot, Dora. Two.
I got weak.
Yeah, I got top. Here we go. Touch. Yeah, I got gap. Help. Oh.
Stay down.
Here you go, and shot. Nice, Katie.
Better, Katie. Better, 12.
Good job. Here we go. One more.
There you go. Here you go. Yeah, I got the top.
There you go. Ready, touch.
Touch.
Sit in. Keep her in front. Keep her in front. Push down, Kitty. Push down, Kitty.
Shot. Box. Nice, Anna. Oh, sorry, here you go.
Dang.
A little bit. A little concerning. Nice. Gonna tell me how to live. 1, 2. I'ma have a ball with him. They wanna hurt me because I am thirsty. They wanna hurt. Someone over here. Gap! Help! Ice! Yeah, I got spy. You got it. You got me. Income on my outfit. Here you go. Here we go. Oh man, commercial. Mother effer.
Let her know what it's good. Tuck.
Here you go, Katie.
Sit down. Sit on that side. And then we can set a double in front of it.
We are setting a double?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's people we can double off.
Yeah, same thing. That was good. I couldn't go right. Am I entering it? Am I entering it or you? Okay. Freedom.
Play to the rebound.
Yeah. Push down.
Get out. Up.
I am? Okay. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah.
Go step into that right every time. Keep her on the left.
Oh, shoot. Yep. Push down. Yeah. Ball. Yeah. Your house. Woo.
Do you know your main dairy farmers? Chances are we're a lot like you. We are parents, grandparents. We are small business owners. We are a part of our communities. We are your neighbors. We are undeniably dairy.
At US Cellular, we're building a powerful 5G network that works without interruption in the places you wouldn't expect. And with every plan at US Cellular, you get access to 5G at no additional charge. So no matter where you are, US Cellular's network always keeps you connected in the places you need it most. At US Cellular, all of our plans include 5G and get unlimited data for just $30 a month with 4 lines. US Cellular.
Life's full of little accidents. And the Hyundai Tucson helps make sure they stay little by alerting you if you drift out of your lane and even gently correcting your steering. Because unlike your favorite shirt, you are irreplaceable. Hyundai, the longer you look, the more there is to like.
Lease a 2021 Tucson for $159 a month or get 0% APR for 60 months plus $500 bonus cash. Offers end soon.
All across New England, business owners are finding new ways to succeed. Families are working hard to provide for their loved ones and their future. It's the spirit of New Englanders that inspires all of us to do more. It's in our employees, our customers, and our communities. Every day we do more. Because at Bangor Savings Bank, we truly believe you matter more.
Yeah, so it started with guidance from Ken, obviously, on what we thought we were going to be able to do. And that led into, with America East, releasing their guidelines and kind of figuring out where what we knew we'd be able to do meshed with what they were requiring and what didn't. And then working from there with going through different state regulations and creating different plans for if this happens, if this happens, if this happens. I think at one point we had 4 different plans, you know, A, B, C, and D, on different ways we were going to play games. As it kind of came together with the season starting with, you know, narrowing down to conference only and then starting on the road and things like that, it kind of came to the point where it was, if we want to play basketball at home, we have to do it with 50 people. And that kind of materialized really fast. I think it was a period of 2 weeks where we went from, all right, let's do this, to we're doing this. So it was a lot of hurry up and wait, and then it was a lot of, you know, let's play a game in 2 weeks. So the biggest thing was the preparation change. The biggest variable in events is people. And the first thing that we chopped off of these events is people. So it makes everything a lot easier. On that side of things, you're not worried about how many people are coming, where do I need people, you know, ticket takers, things like that, where do I need ushers, where do I need those things. You're not worried at all about that one variable, so you remove that. So really, your planning becomes the most important part. So you're, you know, in the week leading up to the game, you're communicating with officials, communicating with visiting teams, which this year changed a lot. America East utilizing teamwork, so it isn't just individuals reaching out and talking to each other. There's a lot more communication involved leading up to the game. You know, watching our testing protocols, watching the visiting team's testing protocols, making sure things are coming together. And then really once the game starts, once it's game day, that's when it's literally just, if you planned it out right, it's gonna go well. There's not really a lot to monitor in the event. That's really where, you know, your emergencies come in. And so you're prepared for those things, but you're not really worried about them so much because it's your only focus. I think the biggest thing for me is I learned that I like the event experience even more than I thought I did. I came into this industry definitely way more facility focused, you know, working on basketball hoops and arenas and stuff like that. But coming here, and especially in COVID when we don't have fans, the games are a lot less interesting for me, just because that's kind of what I like to focus on is, you know, getting people in and out, making sure everyone's having a good time and enjoying the experience as much as they can. So now that's totally shifted to where that is part of the job, you know, dealing with visiting teams and officials and stuff like that and making sure they're having the best experience they can, but kind of gone into overdrive a little bit with those people because I don't have that customer service facing thing with fans anymore. Now we have a table set up at the entrance where everybody who comes to work the game has to check in, do their health screen and temperature checks. They have to sign in, all that stuff, which normally that's a midweek thing, checking with everybody. You still good for this weekend? Yep, I'm still good for this weekend. All right, we'll see you there. Now it's, teaching them the protocols of that stuff. Now when visiting teams and officials come in, they have to go through the same thing. They meet with an athletic trainer, do their temperature screens and health checks, and then they're good. Making sure locker rooms are sanitized an hour before the game, things like that. So it's more, none of it's difficult. It's just things added to the list that we normally wouldn't do. I think what we learned is that our plan was going to work. I think really that's what it was. It was, we talked a lot leading into it, saying our plan feels good. We feel good with how this is going to go, but we'll see what happens once we do it. And we did it, and it went as well as we hoped it would. I think that's, you and I have talked a lot about taking the wins when they come, and I think that's kind of what we did that first weekend. It was like, oh, like we can do this. It'll be okay, and not worrying less necessarily. Not taking your foot off the gas with it at all, but just saying like, all right, like we got this. This is because we've worked a million games before, and they've all been the same game, and this was going to be different. And so, doing a different thing for the first time in a long time, but then realizing like it's actually not as different as we thought it might be, or we still do have a handle on it. Yeah, so our 50 people in the gym, each team gets 20 people, so that includes coaches, players, athletic trainers, things like that. Then we have 5 table staff, which is game operations, and then PA, 2 camera people, and then the 3 officials. So that really is, I like to call it, that's the game. So like as long as those people are in the arena, the game can happen. And that's really my main concern as the events guy. That's what my goal is. I joke all the time with other people, it's visiting team officials and the basketball, and then the game can happen. So that's really what we narrowed down in the arena. And then after that, it was, how do we make it so that everyone else can be around and be a viable, help with the production, but also be outside the arena, and we follow the protocols. Like communication's the biggest thing, and it always is, but in something like this where obviously we're dealing with something that could get people sick, and dealing with changing protocols as things move around and we maneuver through it. It's definitely trying to stay up to date and up to snuff on everything at all times. You're not antsy or testy about it or anything, but you're always at attention of like this could be different, or watching these things. Making sure people aren't touching the game balls before the game, making sure no one's sitting on the team benches other than the team, just things like that, like little things that we're always are talking about, and now we have to communicate more about those things rather than really just kind of going and doing the game. So, you know, if you've ever been to a game here, you know, typically this is where people would walk in. There'd be 4 or 5 bleachers set up on this side for fans to sit at. Media table there with radio and television announcers. This year with the changes, we moved the team benches over to this side, spread everybody out so that they're as far away as possible. Nobody sits at the table in the middle, keeps the team separate. It's just for the people to check in right there. And then also keeps them having access to the training room right next to them where we set up, you know, auxiliary people that can't be in the arena during the game. All right, so one of the biggest differences operationally this year is that each team gets their own rack of balls for practice. Keep them separate so everyone's not touching the same thing. Then we have an individual rack of game balls that can be used throughout the game. They get swapped out if someone who's not in the Tier 1 protocol touches a basketball. We just pull it out, clean it at halftime, and put it back in the rotation. So without the bleachers here, no fans allowed in the arena because we have the staff with cameras and all that stuff up there. These are our fans for this year. So this table here this year is where our game operations staff sits. They're all spread out. We can set up all the tables, even though there's only 5 people sitting there. So that's scoreboard, shot clock, game clock, official scorebook, and also our PA announcer. That table would normally have, you know, our stats and media crew, but they've moved to separate areas that we'll show you in a minute. So this is our stat crew setup for this year. Normally they'd be down on the table with the scoreboard crew, but since they can't see the game, we've got monitors set up with a live feed for them, same way I have set up in my office. With our limited capacity this year, production becomes a much more important part of the game operation. So we've got 6 cameras total in the arena, 2 that can be controlled remotely from the truck, 2 stationary cameras, 1 behind each hoop, and then 2 that are manned in the middle of the court for the broadcast. All right, so this is our production trailers where the cameras send their feed. It's currently set up in the field house. It's run by Director of Digital Production, Sam Hallett. And then we got a setup over here behind it where our TV broadcasters set up and they're watching a live feed of the basketball game and announcing off that. And then we have another setup over here for the radio announcers, and then a table for if visiting team happens to bring a radio. And we also use this area for, right now our bench parties are capped at 20 people per bench. So if a visiting team brings somebody that can't fall in that 20, they'll come out here and watch the game on a live feed. All right, so this is my setup. Normally I'm in the arena watching the game around the people that I would normally have to be around, you know, interacting with police, our fire team, EMTs, things like that. But with this way, I have the live feed up on my monitor. The police are just outside the door by the arena doors, which are 10 steps away. And if anybody needs me, they just hit me on my cell phone or on walkie, and then we figure out, you know, how to get someone out of the arena so I can go in. So I hope you've enjoyed our tour of our unique setup this year. If you want to be a part of the action, go to goblackbears.com and purchase a cardboard cutout for yourself.